What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol GOOG, the same as GOOGL. It's both Alphabet Company or Google for short. And what we're looking at on the left-hand side is the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. Now, this is a stock I follow very closely intraday, so it is already marked up our chart here. And obviously, the elephant in the room is, of course, the sell-side activity that kind of hit the broad market, but more importantly, tech in the afternoon of Friday, right? So massive sell-off here taking us outside of this range that we had been developing, and this is now going to put into play a couple of different areas as opposed to the potential for breakout here, or holding the bottom end of balance essentially at 28.84. So all things considered, where did we stop? That's going to be an important level simply because it was the prior little tiny pause before this next leg up. If we look at the 30-minute, you can certainly see that it almost held to a T, right? This was the prior breakout point from here, broke, retest. That's a great setup there, and then it held here as well on the low of day there before making that run, and that's exactly where we sold off into. So a line in the sand right now, something you need to be monitoring is this number right here. Now, don't get me wrong, I can see what's going on in the after hours session. We're trading slightly below it. It's 28.36 by 28.39, so just a hair underneath here. We'll see if we can open back up above that come Monday morning, but if not, our next major area of support underneath, and you can see this very clearly from the 30-minute and the daily, right? This is just, no structure in here essentially. We're really looking at 27.80, and at that point in time, depending on how aggressive we get into this area here, could coincide for a super support with the support trend line and or the blue line on the daily chart here, which is the 50 simple period moving average. At that point in time, in my opinion, that's a must buy right here. And again, that's not financial advice. I'm not telling you to buy it, but for me, the risk to reward just simply makes sense, right? If we start printing hammers, any sort of indecision dojis, that's going to be a buy with a stop underneath the lows, long over the highs, off of this area of support, right? We're not just throwing a dart here, and we're looking to get back up into some of those upside targets, which we've discussed, 28.40, 28.84, and then after that, the 29.18 area, 29.25, you'll call it, just general all-time highs on any sort of rebound, trailing a stop loss higher, if that's the trade you decide to take. But that's something I will certainly be interested in. Again, not financial advice. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm not telling you to follow my trades, but this setup would be extremely attractive to me. Now, if we do go lower than the support trend line in this general area of the chart right here, as we just pointed out, then what are we looking at? I would argue moving back down into this range here simply puts the low end of that balance in play at 27.03 and potential for the gap to fill underneath. Again, that's from 26.83 down to 26.69 here. Again, if and when we get there, right, more importantly than the when, then you would look for a potential reversal at this area, probably not looking to stab anywhere in here for a potential speculation long, waiting for it to get down into some more structure if a nasty pullback does develop. So those are my thoughts here on Google. If you enjoyed the video or learned anything new, certainly let me know down below in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description, and all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.